Hello, everyone. I'm Lobie Clint. Welcome to Late Night Meditation. As always, it's great to be here online with all of you, whether you're watching from Zoom, YouTube, Facebook, or Twitch. So, hello again, everyone. Hello, Eric. Hello, Mom and Dad. Hi, Ron, Taylor, and Kanoon. Thanks for joining here on Zoom. Hello, Julie, Stacy, Jade, and Hakuso on YouTube, and everyone watching on Facebook and Twitch. Of course, if you're watching on Facebook, I am streaming to several pages at once. So if you don't see my face in the top corner, very likely I can't see your comment right now, but I'll always go back and reply, as many of you already know. And today's Friday, another wonderful day for us to have a long silence. So, for those who might be brand new, or this might be the first video you're watching, understand today will be a bit challenging if you're brand new. But feel free to follow along, or you can go ahead and check our Monday classes. All of our Mondays are good for newer members. But feel free to stay and stick around if you like. But as always, whenever we meditate, it's always relaxation and awareness. Just like the homework, okay? Which I hope everyone's been doing. As keeping relaxation and awareness in everything we do. When it comes to meditation, it's time to do that relaxation and awareness. But doing our best to just keep the balance, take our time, take it easy. So as we practice, don't force, don't push. Meditation is a mini vacation. It should never feel like work. So, is everyone ready for some meditation? Okay. Hello, Miriam. Thanks for joining in. Okay, then let's get into our perfect position, as I like to call it, because it's perfect for you. And when you're ready, gently close your eyes. Take in a deep breath. Breathe in the cool, calm, relaxing air. And breathe out all your worries, thoughts, and responsibilities. Just let it all go. Forget about it for the time that we are meditating. Just breathe in, breathe out. Let each breath of fresh air help you become more relaxed, more comfortable. As relaxation is a very important first step, allow yourself to really release and relax, not trying to force, not trying to look perfect, but allowing yourself to feel perfect, feel comfortable. And if your body still has some discomfort, feel free to adjust. Make adjustments as often as you need throughout the entire session. But remember to do so as slightly and gently as you can. Allow your body to release and relax. Be comfortable. As once you're comfortable, we move on to the next step, consciousness or focus. Allowing our mind to stay with that one thing, comfortably, relaxingly. While we use the word focus, it's more a light focus. It's actually why we tend to use the word awareness more so. You're aware, but it's not so focused that you feel stressed. It's a gentle focus, a comfortable focus, like watching TV or watching a movie. All we have to do is take our time, enjoy the show. We don't need to begin acting, and we don't need to begin directing. Our job is to be the observer, not try to make it happen. And as we observe, just let our mind slow down to a standstill. Our mind starts to quiet down. It's as if you're in a vast, empty space. It's just you sitting comfortably, nothing else around you. Vast, empty, but comfortable. A feeling of peace and bliss. Like a nice, safe spot where no one can bother you. And even your mind feels like it's in a vast, empty space. That very comfortable, relaxing focus. It's really a balance of relaxation and awareness. But remember, you don't need to compare to other people, to other meditators. Just compare to how you feel. Are you feeling comfortable? If you're feeling comfortable, great. And continue observing. If you have any discomfort, feel free to adjust. You don't have to be a statue. We're human beings. It's okay to move. The minor adjustments will not cause your meditation to become worse, where you're not doing anything wrong. But making those minor adjustments helps us get back on track. Having relaxation and awareness. And when it's just right, there are many things that will happen. But no spoilers. I'll let you experience it yourself. But understand, allow yourself to experience. Just observe, experience it, enjoy, like you're watching a movie. And just like movies, some movies you like, some movies not so much. But in the end, it's simply a movie. Just allow yourself to experience. You don't need to judge. You don't need to analyze, find reason or fault. For now, we're learning how to slow down. Slow down to simply observation, not asking a question, not trying to make something happen. As our great master, he tells us stillness is the key to success. As when your mind is still, or really stopping, it opens the door to so much more. But take your time. Relax your body, relax your mind. Son mo Arahang Son mo And now let us continue in silence, letting your mind be calm, clear, and peaceful. Let us begin spreading loving kindness. Spreading loving kindness is like spreading out your heart, sending out good intentions to all beings. So let us visualize our object as we have been doing, and imagine that your object becomes crystal clear, clean, and bright. And at the center of your object, there is a bright light. This light is the light of peace, love, and compassion. All those who touch this light are instantly happier, healthier, and more at peace. So we let this light illuminate our body, filling our body with light. And let this light shine out from you, filling the room. And let this light spread far and wide, filling the city, filling the state or province, filling the country and the surrounding country, until filling the entire world. And out throughout the universe, thinking of our loved ones, our family, our friends, our close and distant relatives, our coworkers, acquaintances, all the people you know, and all the people you don't know, to all sentient beings, all the animals in this world, and even thinking to the heavens, to our friends and relatives who have passed away, wishing well for every one of them. And as we are spreading loving kindness, let us make this wish together for us all to be happy, healthy, wealthy, successful, to gain wisdom, attain enlightenment, for world peace. Let us take a moment to make our own good wishes. Te Buddha Parapata Pajeka Nanchayang Palang Arahanta Nanchate Jenarakampantami Sapaso Sapaputanupavena Sapatammanupavena Sapasankhanupavena Sattha Soti Part 1, 2, 3. And now, very gently and at your own pace, opening your eyes. Take your time as we slowly come back. You can take in a few deep breaths, do a little stretch if you'd like, as we slowly come back. How's everyone feeling? Right. As always, remember, take a moment to notice how you feel because every session's either a good session or an almost good session, an opportunity to see how we're doing. So always make adjustments and then notice at the end, see how you're doing. That way we can start to adjust and learn how to continue to get better and better. So now for those who are here for the whole time, we meditated for a little over an hour. So well done. As for a lot of our regulars, we're like, this was a good amount. Felt good. For our newer members, geez, it finally ended. I understand. As it's always like that, we're adjusting to it. So that's why I make it a point to make it Monday, Wednesday, Friday, so that each day is a little bit different. Where Monday is more for level 1 and 2 for our newer members. For level Wednesdays, kind of level 3, but it's also mixed in with the wisdom talk, and then Fridays level 4, long silence. So now I open the floor to you all. Also, hello Pat, hi Danik, hello Akshi, and hello Pisu. So, oh, and hello Chris on YouTube. So with our first question, as always, hello Hagazo. He says, how can someone accept getting older easier as they approach later years in their life? So the thing is, as we're getting older, because we all age, we can't stop it. We're all getting older every single day. Every second, we're getting older. But the interesting thing is, our body's always getting older, but our mind tends to feel the same. We don't feel like we're older, right? Even no matter how old you are now, you'll feel like, I don't feel that much different from a young adult. The thing is, with age, we do get wiser. And with the wisdom, we start to adjust how we act. But it doesn't necessarily mean now that we're older, we're like, I'm just old. Nobody feels they're old. Everyone just feels, it's just my body can't do what I want it to do anymore. That's all. It's our body. Because that's the reality of our life. Our body cannot last. It we do our best to care for it so we can stay here longer and do more good. But this is just the reality. It's why the Buddha taught us impermanence. Nothing lasts forever, both the good things and the bad things. And it's when we start to realize we will not be here forever. It will not last. We care for it more. We're less reckless. Non-recklessness is a practice to be more mindful, not just I'll live forever. No, you're not. So it's really taking that to realize that yeah, I won't last forever, but at least while I'm here, I'll do what I can. Okay. Yeah. See, Pat's saying my mind says yes, but my body says no. Thank you for your input. As I got to learn from a lot of our members here too. Um, where a few of our members here in Toronto, they just closed or they just sold their restaurant. They've been working their whole lives, and they're like, yeah. She's like, you know what, Lumpy? I don't feel like I'm retiring. I just feel like I'm just taking a break. It's you don't actually feel like you're old because our mindset's always I'm here today, I'm here now doing my thing. It's just our body doesn't do it anymore. This is why if you did the evening chanting, the last chant, it's always talking about how life is. One, chara tamohi charam anatito. It means we are of a nature to age. We have not yet gone beyond aging. In other words, we're going to keep getting older. We can't stop it. From there, it talks about sickness. We can't not be sick. We're going to have to be sick eventually. We can do our best to be as healthy as we can, but sickness happens. And then eventually we will pass away. We will That's just reality. So being able to think of this, it actually reminds me of my one of my masters, Lopatata. He well, it's more two masters. Kunya-chan, the master nun, she would always advise him. Every time they met, she would always ask him, "Have you thought about death?" And you go, "Hmm." what kind of question is that? And you go, huh? It's actually to remind you, think of death as, yes, it's the end of this life, but it's a continuation. To realize I don't know when it's going to end. So let's do what I can today while I can. So every time he meets him, or every time that she met him, he realized, oh, he remembered. He's like, oh, 3 or 4 days have gone by where I got to see her, and she says, "Have you thought of death?" And I didn't think about it yet. So then she knocked on his door, from his little quarters, and he's like, "Oh, it's probably Kunyai." So he took a moment to think, thought of death, and then Kunyai asked, "Oh, did you think of death?" He's like, "Yes." She's like, "Good. Remember to think of it every day." And it's not so much thinking that, oh, I'm gonna die. That's not quite a thing. It's more of a, I'm so lucky I'm alive today. I'm still able to do something today. So that's one thing we look at. It's inevitable. Death is inevitable. We're going to get older. We're going to get sick. We're going to die. But right now, I'm still here. I'm still able to do something. So that alone is already, it's like a nice breath of fresh air. I got one more day to go. I get one more day. And each day is another day. And we just do it little by little. Okay? As we start to, it's also with meditation. As our meditation becomes more calm, we start to absorb and accept this wisdom more and more. Realizing, yeah, it's okay. I do what I can today because I don't know what's going to happen tomorrow. So we keep at it. Okay? So yeah, thank you for your question. Oh, here's another one. Um, Hakuzo was asking, how can you start to feel good when even though you're in a positive mindset, yet the body still doesn't feel the best? Actually, it's kind of same category. So this is why we practice meditation. Of course, if your body is healthy and strong, it's a lot easier to feel good because your body's already ready to do what you want to do. But when it's ailing, it's not working the way you want it to. This is why our mind's important. If you can find your peace within, you can start to accept the body how it is and then work with it, work through it. It's it's very much like, think of your body like your house. Okay? It's your home. And some people have made it look really nice. Some don't really care for it at all. It's just a place to sleep. And you can tell it's like, oh, it's making the value of everyone else around me go down. So the thing is, we care for our house as best we can. Sometimes, depending on our own resources, we're able to do more. Sometimes we're not. So what we do is just try to get our mindset to be okay. That's like us living inside a house. We try to find our peace within our house, and we work with what we have. Okay, the mindset is trying to be a bit more positive as best you can. This is why every day you wake up, look in the mirror, smile, starting with yourself. And then look outside and start to see what's something beautiful, something nice that makes you feel, that's okay. It doesn't even have to be amazing. It could be just simple as, oh, look, the grass is still green. Oh, look, the sun has come up today. Oh, it's cloudy. At least it's not too hot. You know, it's making that shift in your mindset. It will take practice, it will take time. But as we start to practice this way, you start to lift yourself up, as this is what positive thinking is for. Positive thinking is a way to help encourage yourself, lift yourself up, so we can move forward. It does not mean everything's butterflies and rainbows, where everything's okay and you're actually causing problems. Okay? So, the positivity is a way to help boost us up, lift us up, so we can move forward. All right? Okay, thank you for your question. Oh, we have a comment here. Miriam here on Zoom says, I have been meditating for over 3 years, and with monk guidance, I have been feeling more and more comfortable meditating and making changes to support a more calm and practical life. So I am letting go of things that hold me back from my peace. Very good. However, I noticed that the phase that I am currently in, I prefer quieter time. Oh, I prefer quieter time. Sorry, it disappeared. And being alone. As being with others, I think, dragged into their lives and drain my energy, and my meditation suffers. But how I manage with my family. Okay, I understand what you're going with. Yes, this is something that actually happens to a lot of meditators. So this is the interesting thing that happens when you start to gain a lot more peace. You realize a lot of toxic stuff from everyone around you, and sometimes it's just a little bit, but it starts to annoy us because it's very much like cleanliness. If you are a very clean person, a little bit of dirtiness makes you go, oh, you feel itchy, you feel disgusted, you feel, oh, gross. It starts to annoy you, even if it's not even touching you. Like just seeing it, you go, ooh. That's very much like the mindset when your mind's very much at peace. What I recommend is, because this goes through everyone, I have recommended that when you are about to go out or go around with people or be around people in general, first bring back your peace. Keep that peace within you and let it spread out. Make it into almost like a bubble of energy, or like your peaceful shield that you're in, or bubble. I like to visualize it like a bubble, okay? Where I'm inside this bubble of energy, of this peaceful energy, where wherever I go, no problem. So then it's very much like you're putting on armor and going to war, right? If you're out in the battlefield and you have no armor, you'll feel everything, right? And most of the time, and then you have a lot of scars and battle scars and pain in general. But if you have armor, it at least protects you. You'll still feel the dings of all the arrows shooting at you, but at least it has protected you where you have the minimal amount of damage. This is what that peaceful shield is. You kind of help yourself keep that peace with you, and it actually gives you that. It's almost like it gives you a moment to pause before allowing yourself to experience that negative feeling. It's almost like you go, it's okay. It's almost like that breath that happens almost naturally to help you slow down. It's okay. It's just they're at where they are in their journey for peace. I'm at my level where I am. And what's interesting is, as you experience it, and then we think to our masters, my goodness, how do they feel around us? We must be really annoying to them. like, like that's what I think when I think of my master. I go, man, he teaches us the same thing every day. And now as a teacher myself, trying to help guide everyone, I realize I'm saying the same thing a lot every day too. And I realize, wow, it really is that simple. But we we human beings don't remember. We tend to forget easily. We need a lot of reminders. So do our best, little by little. Don't be too hard on yourself, okay, as we move on in our journey, because there's always going to be something. So that's why keep your peace first. When you start to have your peace, then allow it to come out. It helps you keep your peace while you're out with everyone else. And especially if you're going to a place or around people you know are toxic, then you really need a extra time for building that shield. But as you practice it more and more, you'll find that you won't have to try so hard to build a shield. It'll be like you're able to maneuver a lot easier. Kind of like a pro boxer, all right? If you're brand new at boxing, you try to block. You try to block and you still get hit. uh, with a pro, they don't even block anymore. Now they completely dodge. They don't get hit at all. Just pass completely. For us, we're like trying to block, but still get hurt. As we practice, you'll be able to sway and get out of the way instead, not allow us to get hit completely. All right? It will take some time. That's why we practice in our sitting position to help us find our peace. And then throughout our day, practicing the homework so we can keep our peace a little bit better, helping us continue on. All right? Okay. You're very welcome, Miriam. Thanks for your question. And as always, you're always welcome to ask questions whenever, or contact me directly. As I'm always glad I get to help you all out as best I can. And whenever I don't know, I'll go and ask other masters, which I'm lucky I am able to connect with a few of them. So, as time has now come to a close, I'd like to give you all a blessing before we go. May you all be blessed with happiness, good health, wealth, success in your lives. May you be surrounded by good friends who will always guide you into light, in times of darkness and in times of need. And when you close your eyes to meditate, may you attain inner peace easily and quickly in every lifetime. So thank you again, everyone. Have a wonderful day or night wherever you're watching from. And remember, a smile a day keeps the stress away. So everyone, keep smiling and let's brighten up the world together. So for everyone on YouTube, Facebook, and Twitch, see you guys next time. For those on Zoom, feel free to stay longer if you'd like to chat. Take care, everyone. Good night.